Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about social media and how it impacts the environment. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a like, and turn on the bell to be notified when I post a new video. Social media can be a great vehicle for spreading environmental news. For example, let's say a corporation is going to stop using single-use plastic. This is something they might push out on their social media. This is great news and everyone should be using less single-use plastic. So that also allows people to comment on it and for corporations to see that this change is widely needed. It also allows for people like you and I to sort of share with the world what we've been doing to try to help the planet or ways that we can do better in trying to help the planet. I do this through posting these videos on all different types of social media so people can stay informed about different sustainability topics, and a lot of people do the same, whether that's on Instagram or Twitter. Governments and government officials also tend to use social media to spread news. This is super important when it deals with the environment. So let's say they're working on a bill that's trying to increase composting on college campuses. That's something they'll probably post out to social media, and because of them doing that, it encourages more people to support the bill and pressures their other legislators to try to take action as well. Schools and universities tend to do the same thing as government officials, so they'll highlight what students are doing or what staff, faculty are doing to try to help the planet, so this makes them look good in the eyes of many environmental nonprofits. However, with all the stuff I listed, it can also be an inverse. So people can be calling out corporations for using single-use plastic or polluting the environment. People can be calling out their governments for not taking climate change seriously. People can be mad at their universities for not supporting their environmental activities. So it's really can go both ways, but social media is super helpful for both sides. If people are doing good work or if people that you work for aren't doing great things for the environment, it's a great way for you to sort of show people what's going on. However, there are some cons to using social media and interacting with the environment to be quote-unquote cool or try to gain clout on whatever social media platform you use. A really great example of this is the amount of people that were going to the Walker Canyon poppy fields. Now, you may have read this story, and it was all over Instagram, so people went to these poppy fields and took these wonderful photos. However, because so many people were going, it was killing the poppy fields. So then, the park staff put up signs, and that didn't stop people from coming. If anything, it increased people coming because of Instagram post engagement. You can still look this up today and see all the photos, but it really shows what happens when people misuse the environment just for themselves, not thinking about what they're ruining at the time. Some other great examples would be people taking pictures with coral reefs or endangered animals or going off-site trails and they end up hurting themselves because they were trying to get a really cool photo where they're not supposed to be. If anything, all this should show you that the environment is not some sort of backdrop for all of your life events. It's something that's there that we have to respect, and if we don't do that, we're going to lose all this wonderful stuff that nature offers us because we just want to be seen as super cool to our social media followings. If you want to learn more about the Walker Canyon poppy field story, in the description box below, I wrote a blog about it on LinkedIn that you can check out to get more in-depth details about the story. I have a quick question. Are you going to use social media differently when you interact with the environment? Let me know in the comments below by writing fighter and tell me what you plan to do. What I hope the pros and cons showed you is that social media is a great resource that we have at our disposal in this day and age. However, people can misuse it just like anything, so that's why I want to give you some tips about how you can better interact with the environment and how you can also ask other people to start changing their behavior to better the planet as well. First of all, it is so important to obey park officials and any signs that you see throughout being in nature. They're there for a reason, so respect them because then you won't get yourself hurt and you won't hurt anything else in the process of you trying to get any awesome photos. Try to create your own environmentally friendly trend. So if you see people are gravitating towards a spot but it's very negatively affecting the environment there, create your own trend that's maybe going to benefit the area that's being hurt, whether that's picking up garbage or encouraging people to take photos of different things with them in it, of course, right? So try to do things like that because that's better than just jumping on the bandwagon that ends up hurting the planet. If you're mad at a certain corporation, government official, university, or school, let them know through social media, especially in this case if it deals with the environment, right? So if you're mad that they're using single-use plastic and you want them to do something, maybe post about it on social media. They'll definitely see your comments, and it also connects you with a larger community that can help you actually get this change accomplished wherever you want it done. So don't underestimate the value of social media in terms of actually calling out people that are not doing something to help the planet. Do your research before you go anywhere if you really plan to take awesome photos. If you read that the place that you wanted to take that perfect Instagram photo is sort of off limits and people don't want you to go there, reconsider and try to find that other picture perfect spot to take the photo instead of breaking the rules there. This research is super crucial so you don't make any mistakes and you don't get disappointed because you want that cool photo, but at the same time you have to consider the environment too, because we have to coexist with the planet we live in. I really wanted to do this video because I feel like this is a discussion that needs to be had, especially with people on social media that just want to seem really cool. If it ends up hurting the environment and you're going just to tag along with other people or jump on the trend, I really don't think that's a good idea if it ends up really hurting the planet. So that's why I wanted to make this video. Now for me, social media has been super crucial in sort of spreading my message and has been so helpful in me reaching different people and trying to educate them about sustainability from at least my perspective and offering different resources for them to use. So while I can see the cons and pros of social media and how it impacts the environment, I believe if you use it the right way, you can make a really great impact. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Next Friday, I'm going to do a video about how to blog for beginners because I blog for the Office of Sustainability on my campus here. So I really want to talk about how maybe you can do that for maybe an office on your campus and you can talk about the environment. If you want to learn about what a carbon footprint is and if you have one, click the video right here. Also, take a picture of this screen right now and I'll shout you out on social media. Just tag me on Instagram or Twitter. Lastly, if you like this video, please subscribe, give it a like, and share it with someone who could benefit. Let's make the world a better place.